Yeah, quick video. For those of you who have been following the channel, I went ahead and did it. I had a birthday coming up. My wife wanted to get me something. And so we went ahead and got the Osmo Action 4. If you're new here, I've used the Osmo Action 2 on this channel, done a few reviews. I really like it, but I had a problem. I took this to a pseudo-professional gig, and I was filming, and I pressed this button, and the whole thing fell out of this protective cage that DJI suggests we use. And it fell into the pool, and this isn't waterproof. So I've been in contact with them because I really feel like this is a bad, I literally just went like that, and the whole thing, like I could do this just by pressing this button, but I don't want to drop it. But yeah, this is a bad design. And so I've been in conversations with them. If you guys want to hear the full update on that, I'll do that in a later video. But in the meantime, like I said, birthday time. And now we got the Osmo Action 4. And I thought, instead of doing an unboxing, I want to talk about the most important update I haven't seen anybody mention. Now, one thing I noticed immediately is the audio is a lot better on this. But there's another update that I've heard people talk about the audio, but I haven't heard anybody talk about this. The file structure. I know this is boring to some people, but like, if you look at the file structure for, let's say, this camera, okay? I've got visual aids here. The file structure, when you reformat your camera, let me see if I can get you in any closer, is always going to be, these LRF files. I just sorted this by kind so I could isolate what the actual video files look like. DJI underscore 0001, okay? Every time you format, let me lock my focus there. Every time you format, it's going to go back to DJI 0001. Which doesn't sound like a big thing, except if you have multiple cameras, or if you have, I believe the drones use the same format. So if you're using multiple products, you can end up with a DJI 0001 3-4 times, or just over time if you use your camera a lot and you're constantly reformatting, what you really should do. Like, you're going to end up with hundreds of files that say 001, 002, 003. Now, the DJI Osmo Action 1 actually continues the numbering, which is what I really wanted them to do. I feel like they'd make an update on this and get it back to where, you know, at least it gives you 10,000 options before you have a repeat. But for some reason with this one, they haven't chosen to do that. So that's what brings me to this. I have huge news here, y'all. This is now I'm going to warn you. This is going to look like gobbledygook, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video, because once I explain it, it'll make perfect sense. So this is the new file system, and I know this just looks like a series of numbers, but no, this actually makes a ton of sense. So what this is DJI, this is the year, this is the month, this is the day, and this is the exact timestamp, okay? So there's literally no possibility of these repeating. So day, month, year, month, day, timestamp, and again, this uses like military time. So if this was recorded at 9:45.35 seconds on September 5th, 2023, which is today, right? I made these files for the purpose of this demonstration. Then this does restart over every time you format, but at least it's got its own unique, it's going to have its own unique file name every single time, because you can never have the same moment in time twice. Additionally, on the very end, you can add your own little appendix that means something to you. So in this case, I just labeled this A41 because this is my Action 4, and it's the first one, the only one I have. If I got another one, I would label it A42. Brilliant. You're never going to have repeating timestamps. The other thing that this does is it makes them automatically sort in chronological order. I really hope people appreciate the significance of this. This is a big change, way more useful. This is not gobbledygook. I worry that people are going to complain that there's this huge number that means nothing. No, this is the best way to do this. In fact, I have so many files that the first thing I ended up doing whenever I process my files, whenever I'm making videos, is I add this information at the beginning so that they will sort in chronological order, because I don't want a bunch of repeating names, and that can be a problem for Final Cut Pro. So you go from this, and again, you're going to end up you know, if you reformat every project, which you should, you're going to end up with thousands or at least hundreds if you use your camera a lot of 001s, 002s, 003s. This actually is very useful, and apparently it's been a long time coming. People have been asking for this forever. So already kind of happy right out of the gate. So anyways, more content on this soon. Let me know if what you'd like to know, if you have any questions, if you want to see a comparison between this and my thoughts on the Osmo Action 2, whatever. Just let me know below. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.